7, 2, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome to the Cryptonomatron. Today I've got a token to watch and it's Hacken. Now what is Hacken? It's a tokenized bug bounty marketplace that's driven by white hats. What are white hats, I hear you ask? They are ethical hackers. They're not naughty hackers, they are black hat hackers that hack into your computer and change things and steal your personal information and your cryptocurrency and everything out of your wallet. Those are nasty people. These are ethical hackers that find flaws in programs or software. So they're white hat, they're the good guys. And Hacken was launched on ICO a few months ago and has been on Yobit exchange only for a while now. And hasn't really done anything, and some of the investors were getting a little bit frustrated, but it's just come on CoinMarketCap today, and again, sod's law, I was going to upload this video yesterday and I didn't have time to do it, so here it is today. A little bit late, but better late than never. And there's loads of good features about Hacken. It's currently around $5 per token. It used to be about $1 at ICO, so it has gone up in price significantly, but then again we've been through a bull run and all alts have really increased in value. But I believe with the circulating supply and the total supply of 5.6 million, this still has some potential behind it, and I'll explain why as we go through the video. So sit back, enjoy my dulcet tones. Here is Hacken. So Hacken ecosystem is community-driven business organization that was created to nourish the connection between the blockchain and cybersecurity communities, promote hacker ethics, and encourage legitimate research of computer networks and the software. So essentially they're going to look for bugs in your programming, in your software, and also in your blockchain. So the ecosystem allows customers to acquire high-quality penetration test services and vulnerabilities assessment for their products. The whole process, as well as their findings, are timestamped and published to the blockchain-based Hacken-proof vulnerabilities and countermeasure certificate, which is uniquely issued for each project. Now, as more blockchains get made and go online and provide more services, this will obviously be a big market for Hacken. It will be a growing market as more and more companies are wanting to get on the blockchain. It's a new buzzword, so they need security. They need to find out whether there are any flaws in their system, and this product that Hacken is offering is going to be very big in the future. So the services, as I mentioned before, will be provided by community white hat hackers centered around Hacken, which is the major Eastern European cybersecurity conference conducted annually in the Ukraine. So here is the roadmap for Hacken. It's very concise and not too lengthy at all. They had their Hacken-proof marketplace in Q4 2017, along with the ICO, the Hacken Accelerator. And then their Analytics Center is coming online Q1 this year, and that will publicize fundamental cybersecurity reports and audits, existing and upcoming cybersecurity products. Then there is a Hacken conference this year in Q3, and new competitors and speaking panels at Hacken in 2018 will be supported by Hacken. And then further on, the HKN crypto security rating in Q3 2018, and they say in consideration of the increasing number of cases of hacking into exchanges and wallets within the crypto industry, they decided to create a custom tailored CS rating for crypto exchanges to enhance the overall level of cybersecurity in the field. Hacken will provide members of the community with a complex CS analysis of the most famous and trusted crypto exchanges. So what is the Hacken ecosystem? Well, there are several little components here. As we can see, there is the Hacken Accelerator, and that was the token sale. They raised quite a lot of money through it. I think they raised over $5 million, which was their target, so they did well out of that. You can read about it on their website, as you can see. I won't spend too much time on this. The Hacken conference I mentioned briefly, an annual international forum on cybersecurity held in Kharkiv in Ukraine. Hacken Proof, which is the platform, it is actually a bug bounty and penetration testing service marketplace platform created by the white hat hackers and the blockchain community based on the principle of fair share. There is the Cybersecurity Analytics Center. Excuse me. They are going to create a team of analysts who will perform fundamental cybersecurity research as well as monitor and audit existing and upcoming cybersecurity products. And finally, you've got the HKN crypto security rating. So they'll try to make the web, exchanges, wallets, and overall crypto world more secure in 2018 with this rating. Very, very interesting indeed. So as you can see for the competition, they name the competition as Bugground, HackerOne, Synac, and Cobalt. Most of them based in the USA. And their market segment, whether they're mass market, corporate, or both, in the case of Hacken. Penetration testing system, as you can see on the right hand side, Hacken does actually tick all the boxes, unlike the competition. So they have a burning principle and a burning model that they're going to apply to their tokens. And what it is essentially, instead of sharing the profit or buying back the tokens, Hacken uses a burning model which makes it less volatile and ensures a constant demand and controlled price of the services within the ecosystem. So instead of traditional fiat money, they say, or other cryptos, all transactions via the Hacken Proof and Hacken Accelerator are made in HKN only. All profits from the operations of the Hacken ecosystem are split in half. Half of the Hackens is then deactivated and removed from the system, and the other half is sent back to be sold on the open market. And the reason for this is they say it leads to a settled exchange rate of Hackens versus the other crypto or fiat currencies, leading to lower volatility and improving liquidity. And they need this, they say, to keep a decent price tag for vulnerability search services, attract more hackers to the platform, as well as ensure the stable and efficient maintenance of the ecosystem. So the burning model functions as follows. Hacken charges 30% for each transaction, 15% which is burned, 15% is accumulated for platform development. Then once the amount of Hacken reserve reaches 1% of the total amount of Hacken in circulation, Hacken makes a 24 hours announcement and distributes this amount through the cryptocurrency exchange platforms. It's a unique model, and one we'll need to see if it works properly. If it does, it could give good value to your investment in the future. So looking at the team members now, there are 6 members of the executive team, including Budoran Dimitro, Nikita Kinch, and Dr. Yegor Oshev, and you can see they changed their poses there, which I thought was quite funky. It's a very nice website, I must give them credit for that. I've had a little look through the team. They have worked at various levels within the IT community. A lot of them are specialists in cybersecurity, including Nikita, and they all have good backgrounds and experience, as you can see. There's Andrei Matukin, who is the technical director, and he is 13 years in the cybersecurity industry. Vladimir is a computer geek since 6 years old. Weren't we all, Vladimir? And then Evgenia is a master's degree in cybersecurity itself. So all very competent, and they're backed up with some other good advisors as well down here, including this strange gentleman down here called John McAfee. Now, I've never heard of him before, but he apparently used to live in Belize, and he is some sort of Bitcoin evangelist there. So there you go. Dr. Mo Levin, he's been featured in many other ICOs recently. Some of the other guys I'm not too overly familiar with, but they all seem to have a fair number of experience with them. And let's move on down to the partners now. There we go. They were partnered with Cryptonymous for their ICO, AmbiSafe, Morris Group, ICO Bank, Crypto Group, TA Sech Development, and Crowd Mentor, and Token as a Service, I think that logo is. So very interesting. So as far as social media is concerned, they're active on YouTube, Steemit, Reddit, Medium, Bitcoin Talk Forum, Facebook, Twitter and Telegram, as you would expect. Just a quick look at their Telegram now. They've only got 1,049 subscribers, so the ICO went off successfully with quite a low social support by today's standards on social media. But this community will obviously grow in the future. Now that they're on CoinMarketCap, this is going to give them a lot more interest. A lot more people are going to start and jump on the bandwagon. They've also got almost 4,000 followers on Twitter, and they've been pretty active. They just sent me a tweet saying they were on CoinMarketCap, which was a bit frustrating because I was trying to get this video up yesterday, as I said. And as you can see there they are on the recently added, currently trading at $5.32 with a very low volume of $128,000 or just under 10 Bitcoin, but that is growing. They've been on Yobit exchange. That's the only exchange they've been on since they launched from ICO. So they've gone under the radar until now. The price doubled overnight, as I said, but there's still a lot of potential here. There's still plenty of time to get in before it rockets and goes to the moon. So circulating supply, I'm not sure about that. I believe the total supply was 5.6 million, so very, very low, and that would put the market cap currently at about $6 million. $30 million with a 5.6 million supply. I don't know what the circulating supply is. That will be announced later on. I presume it's going to be the same as the total or a bit less. So still a lot of potential. For this coin, a market cap of 100 to 300 million is quite easily achievable, especially given the people that are backing it, John McAfee being one of the advisors, as I mentioned before, and it's got a real world use case. It will be used quite extensively throughout the blockchain community, and it's an interesting project that's been well developed, I think, since inception. It didn't really gather much support after the ICO because they weren't that quick to get on many exchanges. Yobit's a fairly minor exchange, and they weren't on CoinMarketCap, but now they are. So grab it now before it goes on to Binance or Bitrex or one of the big ones. So there you can see down there, it's still only on Yobit. Historical data, let's have a look. I don't know whether there'll be much here. There's no data for the time period selected, so we can come back to that a bit later on. So what's my final verdict on Hacken? Well, as you know, I don't really do predictions or scores for my tokens to watch. There's just little things that I like people to keep an eye on. I've been quite successful before because a lot of the tokens have gone up in value considerably. Snov is one of them, Verge another one, of course. But let's not get carried away here, guys. This is a good, it's a good starting position, but it's still quite high. It's gone up 5 times since the ICO, although the low total supply of 5.6 million means that there's still a lot of room for this to grow into the future. So my personal opinion on this would be it's a buy up until about $15. I would say that that's still fairly low and there's still movement in this. So happy hunting, guys. I hope you enjoy. Have a look at Hacken. It's a token to watch.